Home. So Home is a new Dreamworks animated film about an alien race called the Boov who hide from their enemy called the Gorg, and they come to planet Earth to try to hide from them. However, one of the Boov, called Orr, played by Jim Parsons, accidentally sends their location to the enemy, and now they are in a big struggle, and Orr is now on the run, where he meets a girl called Tip, played by Rihanna, and now Tip is trying to find her mum, who was abducted by the Boov and taken somewhere else on Earth, and now they are on a big adventure to try and survive, but also try to find her mum. Sounds convoluted, but it's actually not as convoluted as you think it is from my explanation, because I'm just terrible at explaining things. So for me, this is the first animated film of 2015, and we're starting off quite well, because I enjoyed this film, I really did. I know this film's not for me, I know it's not in my demographic, but I can prove this film was good because there were a lot of kids in the cinema watching this, and they laughed, they chuckled, they asked questions and talks during the film, which I kind of brushed aside because of the kids, I don't know. But this film was funny, it had some funny moments, some really touching, light-hearted moments, and some fun, adventurous moments, and just animated, cool awesomeness. Now for me, Jim Parsons straight up made this movie, because I love Jim Parsons. I think he's great in The Big Bang Theory. I love his voice. He's just he's one of them people who, if he's like Sheldon in The Big Bang Theory, and if you knew him in real life, you'd hate him, but because you're watching him and because he's fictional in the show, you're like, nah, you're lovable. But in this film, he was the perfect voice for Orr. He's like an alien who makes all these mistakes, but he's a really nice person and no one likes him. And at the start of this film, you kind of feel for him. You feel sorry for Orr, because he's called Orr, by the way, because every time he appears going, hi, everyone goes, oh. But you just feel sorry for him because no one likes him and he's just trying to fit in. He's just a friendly, nice dude, but who makes a lot of stupid mistakes. So you feel sorry for him, but you do understand why people really don't want to be around him. And he has some of the funniest lines in this film. Like when he starts dancing, he's like, oh my god, my hands are in the air like they just do not care. And drop it like it has a hot temperature. It cracked me up, it really did. Rihanna as the voice of Tip the girl, she was good, but I could have seen a few people play her. But Rihanna, I don't know, her in films, I'm just not quite sure she's an actress yet. I mean, I know she was in Battleship, I know she was rumoured to be a Bond girl at one point, but thank God that didn't happen. But like I said, she worked in this film. I know a few people could have played her, like Beyonce or something, but she worked for the film, I guess. The soundtrack of this film is 85% Rihanna songs, like from a new album or something. But I guess I could just brush that aside because the songs kind of worked with the scenes, if you get what I mean. But I can see kind of why Rihanna was in this film, so they could have Rihanna songs or vice versa. But anyway, it's not really a negative, it's just something I need to address. This film has a lot of Rihanna songs. Plus some good animation as well. The animation was pretty good in this film. One thing I will say though, towards the end, it looks like the film's about to end, but then it carries on going and you're like, okay, don't push it now because you were supposed to end back there, but you carry on going. So there's like a couple times near the end of the film where you're like, okay, it's going to end now, but it carries on. So just roll with it because it is relevant stuff after that point, but just don't go, whoa, no, too long film. It's not on for that long. I don't really know how long the film's on for, but it's not on for too long. But there are parts where you think it will end, but it doesn't. It carries on, but just roll with it. So in the end, really good voice cast, really good animation, funny humour, really witty dialogue, and just lots of animated awesomeness. And yeah, it appeals more to kids, but if you're just a fan of animated films, Dreamworks animated films in particular, go see this film. It's a fun time at the movies. It really is. I will give Home a 3 out of 5. That's my take on Home. Now I have to say right now, I need to say sorry right now because my Wi-Fi in my house has been suspended, so I'm just trying to get lots of things sorted, so that's why my Run All Night review were a day late, because my Wi-Fi was suspended when I got home from seeing it. So I'm sorry for all the delays, if there is any delays, so just hang in there. I'm trying to sort stuff out with the Wi-Fi. When you do see Home, come back to this video and tell me what you thought in the comments below. If you want to see more stuff from me, be sure to subscribe to my channel because I got stuff coming to you guys all the time.